walking around the streets talking about I've never laid my hands on her, and somehow that should be what's the word I'm looking for? Now you should get some candy because you've never laid your hands on her. Bro, shout out to you. Congratulations, you never laid your hands on her. You're not supposed to. There's more to it. Okay, I know, I'm sorry. There is more to it. Okay? It's not enough that you never laid your hands. Just the very fact that he's saying these things and that's supposed to be some form of a reason why she should never leave tells me a lot more. Tells me a lot more about what kind of husband it was. He was thinking that I'm a good guy, so she should have never left. This is how Mr. Nice Guys talk. Is the unrealistic expectation part, right? Okay, it's they're a good guy and they think that should be enough, right? So they don't like, even if you look at the way he's talking, it seems like it's a guy who wants to do the right thing, but he doesn't realize that there's more to it, right? Does that make it? Does that exonerate his wife? No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, you're the one talking. I'm only addressing whoever is talking at any point in time. Because personally, I haven't even heard Judy say anything. I just don't go look for it. I'm not looking for it, right? But based on what you're saying to me, I get to analyze what you're saying and I can basically read where your mindset is. It's a mindset thing. You're not necessarily wrong, but this mindset is going to create the wrong outcome for you. So if you're a man and every time something happens, you run to her family member to go and report her, you're creating more damages. Sometimes in the temporary, that's going to feel like you're doing the right thing. Maybe they were able to talk to her and say, okay, everything is settled. No, it's not. It's resentment, small, that's settled in there, right? It's going to become another issue later on, okay? And it's going to become worse, okay? So the point I'm saying here, I really need to drive home here. Don't be so quick to go and report your spouse to family members. They mean well. It is not enough that they mean well. Okay? The outcome is always going to be bad. I know I just used the word always. Okay? For the most part, it's going to be bad. Some of you can relate to what I'm saying. You've seen the outcome of reporting your significant other to your family member, either to your family or to his family, or vice versa, right? You've seen what I'm talking about. They mean well, but there's at least one of the parties that would take an offense to something that was said. Oftentimes, they won't even complain about it in the moment, but they will hold on to it on their left hand, right? Let's keep going.
Nobody in our area knows that I'm facing so many trouble secretly because of how I behave myself. With the time, one of their elderly man try as much as possible to settle our matter, which finally the family disagree with the man. I don't know that they have plans to move on with the ULA Dochie. All they did is they started.
All right, so I don't know if you heard that. I don't know. I guess he wanted to say, I didn't know that he had plans to move on with y'all Edochie. All right, that right there is a sign of an insecure man to me. Okay, listen. Remember that. let me just get my sound effects in place because I'm gonna need this. Okay, all right, I'm gonna need this.
Well, you're right.
Remember that you're not necessarily wrong. I am talking about your mindset at the end of the day. At the end of the day, not day, right? At the end of the day, I'm talking about the mindset. This mindset of being afraid that somebody else may be taking your wife, you're going to attract what you fear the most. Yeah. So the fact that he actually brought it up in his narration of I didn't know that they had plans to move on. as a man, I know it's difficult once you're insecure, right? Once you're in that place of insecurity, it's very difficult, but it's something that you have to be aware of, it's something you have to be intentional about. I don't care if somebody is already taking your wife away. The last thing you want to ever do is talk about another man. Like, don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. May the best man win. If they're taking your wife, it is what it is. It's the reality. It's your reality. It's sad. Something was missing. Maybe it's actually a good thing that's happening. Maybe she doesn't belong in your world. Maybe you deserve better. But the last thing you ever want to do is put your focus on another man. It's a sign of weakness. Hey, let me do a quick shout out to that super chat. That super sticker. J Bones, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please, I need 3 people to match J Bones. Okay, your support is highly appreciated anytime. Okay, thank you so much for that, J Bones. Day 1, of course. I'm watching this live from Sierra Leone. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Sierra Leone. Thank you so much for plugging in. Thank you. All right. So, yes, I know it's difficult. Like I said, it's difficult. When you know that somebody is in your wife's DM or they're already getting their attention and they're a superstar, especially, you want to put them on blast. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's only going to get worse. Okay? It's only going to, because it's going to take away from your, it's a sign that you're timid. Another sign of Mr. Nice Guys. They have unrealistic expectations attached to their goodness, to how good they are. Right? Let's keep going. Let me have this.
Disagree with the man. I don't know that they have plans to move on with the ULA Dochie.
This is the moment you're supposed to feel sorry for him. Oh, I am sure there's a lot of women feeling sorry for him right now. That's not what you want. You don't want women feeling sorry for you, okay? Gentlemen, you don't want women feeling sorry for you. Let me say louder. You don't want women feeling sorry for you. The outcome of that is not good, okay? It's not sustainable. In a moment, it's fine. A woman can hear your story and have empathy for you, whatever, right? But ultimately, it's not a good thing that a woman feels sorry for you. That's a sign of weakness. She can't trust you. The woman in your life can't trust your core if they have to feel sorry for you. Again, as a temporary thing, there's nothing wrong with it.